Welcome everybody to another episode from yours truly, Spot of Nerds. We have got another positive episode for you this time because I want to talk just briefly. I'm going to tell you it might be a short episode, but it probably won't because I'll ramble like I'm doing right now. But I want to talk to you because we are in the fifth season from Cobra Kai, and it is still, no pun intended, kicking ass. So straight up, I never thought when this show was first announced, Cobra Kai, a couple years ago now, I thought it was a joke. I genuinely laughed out loud. I'm like, what? There's no way you're gonna make a show based off of the old Karate Kid. And I'll even admit, that first season was it's just cheesy. And it was just kind of like, okay, this is kind of dumb, but kind of cool at the same time. So then they started making more seasons. There was a second and a third. And this show kicks ass. It really is one of the best series that Netflix has ever given us. No joke. Even if you're not familiar or a fan of the original Karate Kid, this show is just great. It's got action, it's got karate, it's got self-discipline, it's got passion and love for a treasured icon, Mr. Miyagi, Daniel LaRusso. You know, it's badass is what it is. And I encourage you to go watch it. It's telling the story of years later after the third Karate Kid and where Daniel LaRusso is now. He's obviously the owner of a dealership. He starts this beef with his fellow dude. I can't think of his name right now, but you know who he is, the blonde dude. And it just goes from there. And the best part about this series, every new season brings either a new baddie or a new ally. So they've taken a lot of the older cast members from the movies and they're incorporating them into the show. Right now, we just finished Silver Longhair. You'll know him. Go look it up. Again, you know me, I am terrible with names. I apologize. You'll have to forgive me on that. But go check it out because just when you think they're going to end this series or they've ended this drama of storyline, whatever it might be, it kicks right back up. And that's really what kind of gets you to fall in love with this show is because it's cheesy. They're not really serious. They are serious, but they're not serious. You know, you look at Reese, was the original baddie in the original Karate Kid, and he's broken out of prison, which we might get a season 6. The way they talk, the way they communicate with each other, the fighting, it's actual fighting. These kids go through a lot of training to perform the karate techniques, and there's love stories, but what really holds it together is that passion behind family, behind community, and wanting to give the best for the kids, the future generations. They've grown up over the 5 seasons, but they still hold karate in their hearts, and they really feel that karate, with the teachings of Daniel and old school Mr. Miyagi, that, you know, you can use this power for good, just like the superheroes of our comic books. It's really kind of inspiring, and I encourage you to go watch it if you're looking for just a fun series to watch. This isn't something you need to pay attention to every 5 seconds, but if you want something that's a little less drama, a little less heavy, Cobra Kai is what you want to watch, especially if you're a fan of the old films. I would encourage you, if you haven't seen the old Karate Kid films, go and watch those first because there are a lot of characters that will come into Cobra Kai. You won't have a clue who they are. They do flashbacks every once in a while, but again, if you watch those movies first or just rewatch them if you had seen them as a kid, it'll kind of be a nice refresh going into the Cobra Kai series. And that's it. I kept it short. Pretty cool, right? So thank you all so much for watching this latest episode. If you wouldn't mind, I would love it. Go ahead, throw me that subscribe right down below. Give me the thumbs up. Tell me what you think. Do you love it? Do you hate it? Do you watch Cobra Kai? What's your favorite? Who's your favorite? Are you Team Cobra Kai or Team Miyagi Dojo. I personally, of course, am Miyagi Dojo. So hopefully we will get a season 6. Netflix, if anybody's watching this, please keep going. I will watch this. I will keep watching this. With that all said, thank you all so much for watching. We will see you guys next time. Later, y'all. What's really touching about Cobra Kai, usually every couple of episodes, or even almost every episode, at least in the beginning, they really do pay homage to Mr. Miyagi. The original actor, Mr. Miyagi, he passed away probably a while ago now. I don't know specifically. The tributes they have for him in the show are actually pretty special. It's kind of one of those, it gets you a little teary-eyed every once in a while, and there's moments where Daniel, he wants to give up, but with his family, they kind of tell him and remind him about Mr. Miyagi, and it inspires him to keep going. And that's one of those things, just as an end credit scene, the music too, if you remember Mr. Miyagi's music, the theme to the Karate Kid, which will hopefully be playing over this little spiel, was really great to just get that flashback of some good memories of being a kid. If you're ever a 90s kid, 80s, 90s kid, this was the time to be alive. It was truly one of the best times ever, and time period I will forever miss and love. So yeah, keep it going.